been 5 days after this my surgery. I could see you without my glasses. How nice is that? So I will tell you about the time, the surgery day actually. What happened? I went there around 9:30, and then they checked me in and then checked my eyes, just to make sure everything's okay. And then I waited again. After a while, they came and checked my eye again, just to make sure, triple check it to make sure that it's all okay before the procedure. So I wait a bit more, and then the nurse called me and gave me Desilium. So it's the pill actually just to help you relax before the surgery. You can take it or you don't have to take it. It's entirely up to you. So I decided to take it, and for the pills to take effect, it took actually 30 minutes, so I had to wait outside. When I was waiting outside, I fell asleep. It's very effective. I fell asleep, so after that they called me back in again and say like, okay, it's your operation time, which was around 1 o'clock already, so I have waited for a while. Going into the surgery, she was giving me a cap and the shoes just to protect, to make sure everything all good. Walking into the surgery room, there's a big machine and there is the bed that I was supposed to be laying down. So I walked in and laid down. The surgeon was there. He was great and professional. He told me step by step what he was gonna do and what I was expecting from it. So I lay down, and then he started preparing the eyes. So he just literally taped my eyes open. It's actually started from the right hand side first. So he taped the top and taped the bottom just to have it open, and then he used the tool to keep the eye open, just to make sure it's not blinking. Well, you can blink, but you could blink without closing your eye. That is a special tool. In the surgery, so I lay down, the preparation was done. He said all I had to do is to look straight. Just whatever I have to do is to lock my eyes straight at the time to the green light. Whatever happened, if the light went down or whatever, just lock my eyes straight to the green light. So that's what I did. I locked my eyes straight to the green light, and it then just did the laser, like boom, and then my eyes completely gone white. Like I couldn't see anything, but just completely white. And then he just put a drop, say I'm gonna put a drop. He put a drop, and then I could start seeing a little bit blurrier. The second step is to actually take out the cornea. And then he said, okay, now you will see the white light and just follow the light as much as you can. So he started to operate me, and all I needed to do just to follow the white light. So I kept doing that. He finished one side and then started the other side. And that was so quick. I think it was less than 5 minutes. Yes, I think so. It was less than 5 minutes. And then it's done. So once it's finished, I got up. He was there and he said, how are you going? I said, I'm okay. And he said, well, you're gonna see hazy, like not clear at the moment. For a while after it's gonna start feel better, but if it's not feeling better, you have to contact us back. So but it's gonna gradually feel better. You're gonna see clearer. I did actually. It's slowly clearing down, and I could see you right now. But what happened the night of the surgery? When I was sleeping, closing my eye, I saw a flashlight. So I was like, that's not right. It's a bit strange. Then I decided to, okay, let's just wait and see. The next night, I start seeing dancing lights, which I feel is weird as well. So I decided to go back to the clinic and check. So they did check my eye. It's healing very well. It's perfect, perfectly healed. and the back of my eye, they couldn't see anything different as well. They sent the result to my surgeon. He said he couldn't see anything. However, just to make sure, to check the renal. Anyway, there's a term that is there's a renal at the back of your eyes to make sure it's a touch, no problem. So I have to meet the specialist. That came Friday already. So over the weekend, I feel like I wasn't too sure. My eyes okay, but yeah, I just want to make sure. So I took myself to City Eyes Hospital, waiting for 4 hours to see the doctor. The eye doctor actually saw me, and he did a vigorous test. You know how when you're driving, if someone actually put the beam light and it's completely blind your eyes, that was constantly pointing to my eyes. So I had to constantly close my eye all the time. He did that just to make sure he really see the back of my eyes. They actually diluted my eyes as well, so the pupil become bigger so he could see the back clearer. On top of blinding my eye while checking it, he also poked it. So he used this tool. He used a little tool that poked my eyes, and then have another goggle to point in very different direction just to make sure he see. His conclusion is, well, there's nothing wrong. There's no detachment of your corneal, of my retinal at the back. So there's no worry. However, if you start seeing different things like floating or shadowing or flashing light while you open your eyes consistently, go back to the hospital. I feel fine, so I didn't have to go. And I can see clearly now. So yeah, that was okay. But however, I was still gonna have to double checked with the specialist to make sure that there's nothing at all at the back of my eyes. However, when I was asking the doctor, the surgeon, they said the surgery is only done to the front of your eyes. It's nothing to do with the back of the eyes. However, just to make sure we're not, we don't know what we don't know. If the laser surgery actually triggers something, who knows? I don't know too. But so far, it's been good, and I'm very happy with the result. The result is actually 20/20, which means I really do not need glass anymore. With all the laser surgery, they do not promise you to have 20/20 vision, which means 100% no glasses. There's a chance that there might be reduction of your prescription. However, it's not 100%. For this time, I'm lucky. My eyes healed very well, and it's 20/20, so I'm very happy. Anyways, I hoped it helped you to make the decision or understand the laser surgery. I wish I've done it sooner. Previously, I didn't trust the idea of lasering my eyes. I was scared. That's why I waited for so long. It's been like 15 years that I've been wearing glasses, and it's liberating. What can I say? So if you ever consider, and if you ever have a question, put in the comments below, and I will try my best to answer you. Hope that helped. Thanks for watching.